In this video, I will show how the sorting features in MetaPractice work, not to mention their pedagogical usefulness. So here we have my favorite student again, John Doe. Right now, I'm in the middle of assigning goals to him after having just heard him play ducks at the park. Notice the goals are kind of jumbled right now. Evidently, I assigned curved fingers first, then I assigned some goals in specific measures, then a goal to memorize. While I could do some manual optimizing by dragging goals around to get these goals into a more logical order for the student, MetaPractice has a feature that does most of this work for me. So I click on the gear icon at the top, which takes me to the Teacher Preferences screen. These preferences are global, meaning whatever I do here will apply to all lessons I give to all students going forward. I'm going to turn on the option to sort goals, then save my preferences. Notice now that nothing has changed. This is normal. MetaPractice does not continually sort goals. It only sorts goals in a given category or subcategory when a new goal is added to it. So I'll add a new goal, tell John Doe to get rid of a stumble, save the goal, and here we go. Numerical goals appear at the top, now sorted in ascending order, and other goals appear beneath that. This feature doesn't just serve a purpose of bringing a certain kind of aesthetic satisfaction to people with OCD, such as myself. Although I must confess this result is certainly a happy secondary consequence. The main reason this feature is useful is because in general, spot goals and spread goals tend to be written with measure numbers cited, while other goals are not. Generally, it makes the most sense for spot and spread goals to appear first, then for other goals to appear after that. There is certainly often going to be room for a little tweaking here and there. For example, if I have John set to advanced mode, then I'd want to move the universal goal, fingers more curved, to the top so that he is thinking about that constantly. But if he's in beginner or skilled mode, then it wouldn't matter as long as I have that particular universal goal set to automatically appear first when it appears alongside other goals. But there's still another problem with the sorting here, in my opinion. One of the biggest obstacles students face in practicing is the temptation to play pieces all the way through. When John starts practicing his goal in measure 9 to fix notes, and by the way, that goal is labeled a spread goal, but really should have been labeled a spot goal. My finger must have had a spasm as I was notating that goal. But anyway, when John starts practicing his measure 9 goal, I'm going to be worried that he will succumb to the temptation of playing on, rather than just drilling a couple measures like he's supposed to. To help reduce this temptation, I'd like to arrange the spot goals and spread goals, the numerical goals, in descending order. I'll first do this, then I'll explain how this helps. I again go into the global preferences and enable the option to sort numerical goals in reverse. When I'm done there, I assign one last spot goal to fix counting in measure 3, and here we go. The numerical goals are now in descending order. Now, after John finishes his once goal to write in some marks on his first day of practicing, the first goal he'll end up drilling is the one to eliminate the stumble in measures 12 through 13. Then, when he practices measures 9 through 10 right after that, he'll be less tempted to keep playing on to measures 12 and 13 because he's kind of sick of those measures. He just got done drilling them 5 seconds ago. This is what I call backwards practicing. Again, goals beginning with alphabetical letters still appear at the bottom, so of course some tweaking may still be necessary.